Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Neil. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of Swapbox, and we build bridges between brick and click through smart lockers. So I think everyone gets this problem. I don't want to dwell on it. We hate these. That's why we started the company. That's why we exist. And the problem is pretty self-explanatory with e-commerce. The postal system isn't evolved enough to handle the problems that we've put on it. So you have different data points, like 20% of deliveries being missed. The cost to the carrier is one that surprises people. It can be really high. Sometimes it outweighs the cost of the label, which is pretty impressive when that's what you're paying the company to do. So pretty big market to talk about. And before I go into our solution, my team has been around. We've done a lot of things in the space. My co-founder is one of the best I've ever met, and I dropped out of Stanford, so my parents are either going to be really happy or really upset. And our COO, Matt, is pretty much been anywhere in branded retailing. He's done a lot. He's even built an ad network before for the WWE, which is a pretty big brand, pretty big sport. So now what we're talking about where we're at right now. We have 32 locations, and I'll show you what these locations look like. We have partnerships already with Safeway, with GGP, 7-Eleven, DDR, Twitter, the list goes on. And I think the reason is what we're trying to do is leverage our physical footprint, leverage the physical footprint of stores, and bring back some of your customers. So this is a Swapbox. It's a smart locker we install in stores, and it receives packages for people. They don't have to be home. It's asynchronous. They can use it whenever they want, whenever it's convenient for them. And we're everywhere in San Francisco. We're growing, like I mentioned, some of our partners. But what's important is we control that last user touch point. Because what that means is instead of that last user touch point going to someone's home, being a bad customer UX, Amazon has already proved with Amazon Locker that there's a better UX with this. We bring that into stores. So we bring it back into brick and mortar retailers. We allow people to activate those customers. Let's say you're getting a Gap package and you have a Gap in store. Why not upsell them when they're in store? Let's say you don't have a Gap in that store, in that mall setting. Well, there's a bunch of different brands that probably want that customer. And it kind of speaks for itself, because when you're a Swapbox customer, you always are, because we actually charge the customers to use the service. The churn is really low. The loyalty is very high. And we scale actually without capital. We've partnered with manufacturers to do so. But there's actually a lot more. So if you think about our product, what we've developed is an indoor billboard. So we actually sell advertising on the Swapboxes. These are some of our rate cards, some of our location breakdowns. We're selling to brands, so brands that are in the audience, come talk to us. We have openings in Q4, which is going to be the busy one where prices actually are going up, so you should talk to us soon. And this is just one of the sample rate cards, and some of the premium mall locations we charge a high value, but that's something we can talk about offline. And so the last question I want to leave you with is we raised about 1.7 million. We came out of Y Combinator in seed rounds. We're going to raise a Series A in Q3 as a profitable company. So I want to know in two aspects who wants to build a bridge with us, both from the retail angle and investors. Come talk to us. We're at a booth right at the front of the stairs, and we'd love to have you on board. Thank you.